there, good to see you again. So now follows half an hour of quickfire questions, quickfire answers, and an awful lot of passing the buck. And let's first of all meet the people who are up for it, who are willing to play the game. We begin with Marcus. Hello, tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Marcus, I'm from London and I'm a primary school teacher.
Hello, my name's Orleen, I'm from Manchester and I'm a sales ledger administrator.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Weybridge and I'm a full-time mum.
Hello, I'm Andy from Nottinghamshire and I'm a firefighter.
Hello, I'm Karen from Manchester and I'm a waitress.
Hello, I'm Arthur from Romsey Hants and I'm a retired area manager.
Hello, I'm Carol from Hockley in Essex and I work for a bank.
Hello, I'm Joan, I come from Oxford and I'm a secretary.
Hello, my name's Barry, I'm from Doncaster and I work in a call centre.
Hello, I'm Carolyn from Bakewell in Derbyshire and I run a craft centre.
Hello, I'm James, I'm from Surrey and I work in the travel industry.
Hi, I'm Andrew and I study computer science at Southampton University.
Hi, and I'm Eamon, and I ask the questions. This is what you've got to listen to. These are the rules. Round one, called Fast Buck. A wrong answer leads to an early exit. What happens is the players get a question. They then get 3 seconds to answer it correctly. If they do, the buck passes. If they don't, if they run out of time, or if they repeat an answer, the buck stops there. And you know what that means? You're out. That's what that means, okay? Everybody clear about that? Right, not that we want to put you out, but we have to. That's the way it goes. Today, the buck starts with... Carolyn, it's you. You're a giggler, aren't you?
Well...
you laugh easy. Hope you're still laughing after I ask you this.
I think so.
Famous people, Carolyn, called Robert, Rob, or Robbie.
Robert De Niro.
Robert Duvall.
Robbie Williams.
Robbie Stevenson.
Rob Lowe.
Robbie Fowler.
Robert Redford.
I'll get that tea now.
Yes, it might be a good time to go and get that tea. Yes. Well, I'm glad you take it in that spirit because it makes my job so much easier. I thought your name was Karen, but it's
Caron.
It's like that takes the place of a hyphen, double-barreled, is it? There must be a story behind this name.
There's no story, no, because people used to mispronounce my name.
Yes.
So I put an extra R in it, so it's actually pronounced Caron.
Yes, well, that's good. I'm glad that you appeared on this show, not to answer any questions, but just to explain that to the whole nation, Caron. Now we know, unfortunately, the buck stops with you. Bye-bye. Andrew, next level. I think I'm going to miss Karen now. What might have been. Hey, there we are. Right. Okay, we're at a new level. Arthur, we are with you. Hello, sir. How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Good man, good man. Here's your question. The buck starts with you now. UK top 20 hit singles for Queen. You see, what was it about that question when I was reading that? I didn't think that was going to be right up your street,
Very
Arthur.
unfair for a man of my tender years.
Very, very unfair. What would be your music, Arthur?
Pardon?
What would be your music? What sort of music do you like?
Classical, I'm afraid.
Yes, so I'm afraid the buck stopped with you, Arthur. Where are you off to now? Where are you travelling to?
I'm travelling back to Southampton.
Okay, my friend, safe journey. It's been nice having you. Sorry the stay was so short. You get a little memento off your trip to us, okay?
I've seen it.
That's why he's going back to Southampton, you see. That's it. Thank you, Arthur.
Thank
Andrew,
you. Bye-bye.
next level. Okay, Carol, we're with you. Let's see if this question suits you. Numbers less than 200, which have at least 2 identical digits.
300.
And you who works in the bank.
Don't tell them.
You don't have to count, you don't in your job. It's
No, not anymore,
all
no.
administrative. I wonder why. No, when numbers less than 200, 300 obviously wouldn't have count there, which have 2 identical digits. 11, 1, 22, 2. And you go up to 100, then you get 0, 0. And then 101 would be 2 ones in that, and so on. Up to 200, okay? Or under 200. So I'm sorry about that, Carol. I hope you've enjoyed. You've been on a couple of programmes anyway. So thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
It's lovely meeting you. Bye-bye. Andrew, next level. Falling like flies they are. Okay, our 12 has become what? 3, 6, 9. Okay, we've got 9. Joan, hello Joan.
Hello.
The buck has passed to you. Cartoons. I'm looking for cartoon mice and rats.
Mickey.
Oh.
Jerry.
Speedy Gonzales.
Nope.
James, and you've done so well. You've been through to a final there, and there's so many to choose from, like Minnie Mouse, Super Mouse, Danger Mouse, Pixie and Dixie.
Oh, I'm their biggest fan.
James, we've all been a fan of yours. You've done so well. Thanks for playing the game. Andrew, next level. We say
Thank you.
Right, where are we? We're with you, Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
Right, I'm looking for, excluding territories, I'm looking for countries beginning with the letter S.
Spain.
Sierra Leone.
Syria.
Scotland.
Senegal.
Sri Lanka.
Switzerland.
Swaziland.
South Africa.
Sweden.
Everybody's so happy to be eliminated from this program. What does this say about this show? No, you thought you were lucky getting away with your first one, didn't you?
I did.
St. Lucia, South Korea, Solomon Islands, Sudan, various things like that, Orleen. But you've been great fun to have along.
been
Thanks
nice.
very much. Nice meeting you, Orleen. Thank you very much indeed. Andrew, next level. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Good. Well, now, think of Christmas, okay? Things you would normally expect to see on a traditional Christmas dinner table.
Turkey.
Stuffing.
Sprouts.
Potatoes.
Cranberry sauce.
Sausages wrapped in bacon.
Brandy sauce.
Peas.
Mince pies.
Cream.
Knife and fork.
Christmas cake.
Brandy.
Glasses.
Red wine.
Crackers.
Brandy butter.
Plates.
Rum butter.
Port.
Special tablecloth.
Cauliflower.
Party hat.
Napkins.
Gravy.
Napkin rings.
Placemats.
Tinsel.
Serviettes.
Serviettes, Sarah, unfortunately the same as napkins, but I'd love to have been at that Christmas dinner, I tell you. That would have been some feast, it really, really would have been. Sarah, unfortunately we've got to say goodbye to you, and you're looking so bronzed and healthy.
Thank you.
Have you been away?
I've been to Paxos in Greece for
Lovely.
a week.
Well, you've got a lovely tan for the television. It looks very, very well. But we've had a look at it. We've got to say goodbye to you. Thanks for showing it to us. Thank you very much, Sarah. Andrew, next level. Okay, we've now got 6 contestants left, and we've now got a memory moment. 18 words on the screen. I want you to look very carefully at the screen in front of you, listen to what I've got to say, and see how many of these you can remember. Let's go. Cheek. Fertilisation. Gospel. Capacity, lipids, maternity, drum, queasy, Rudolph, pink, passion, stencil, tick, Uranus, Angus, vexation, Wordsworth, doubt. That is the lot, and the buck has passed to you. Can you remember one of those words?
Pink.
Vexation.
Uranus.
Fertilisation.
Lipid.
Andrew, the thing about memory moments is it has to be exact, and it was lipids with an S on the end of it, my friend. So that's the cruel stroke of luck for you, okay?
Yeah, I've got my car running outside anyway, so...
You didn't expect to get this far.
Well, no, it's running out of petrol now.
Well, then it's a bonus. You've done very well, mate. Where are you travelling to?
Tunbridge Wells.
Okay, thanks very much indeed for playing the game, Andrew.
Okay.
You've been a great sport. Thank you very much indeed. Carol, next level, please. I bet you just want me to ask you a question at home. Here it is. If I asked for supermodels turned actresses, which one of the following answers would be correct? A, Judi Dench, B, Elle Macpherson, or C, Thora Hird? If you think you know, 0900 133 9926. Famous supermodels who have turned actress. A, Judi Dench, B, Elle Macpherson, C, Thora Hird. There's the number on the bottom of your screen. The correct answers will go into a hat. The overall winner picked at random. The prize, a camcorder. 5 contestants left. Let's meet them. First of all, Marcus Berdicek.
That's right, yes.
Polish descent.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. Your nickname, Marcus, is then?
Big Bird.
As in Berdicek. Marcus.
Right.
You are a big lad.
Yes, quite big. Just under 6'8".
That is quite big. And also, you believe in the Loch Ness Monster?
I do, yes, yes. I think there's something there. We may not know what it is, but there's definitely something there. I've been up there 8 times looking for the ever-elusive Nessie and her family. And on the last occasion, I stayed at Fort Augustus Abbey, and they had a bit of problems with finding beds for me.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have, my friend. Okay, nice meeting you. Thanks for being here. Andy Bedison from Carlton near Nottingham, station officer for the fire brigade, and we've seen your skills of talking backwards on a previous programme, Andy. Good to see you at this stage again. We have Joan Pulley from Southmore in Oxfordshire, part-time PA and secretary, and you're involved in volunteer reading help in schools. Tell me about that.
Yes, I've been doing it for about 2 years now, and it's our 25th anniversary of the founding of the charity, and we go into schools a couple of days a week and help children with their reading problems. Great
work, Joan, great work. Barry Evans beside you there from Kirksandall in South Yorkshire. You know all about quizzes like this and the difficulty of compiling questions. You've tried to undertake it.
Yeah, I once organised a 12-hour quiz for charity to try and raise some money for the baby care unit, because when my daughter was born, she was very poorly, and I didn't fancy running a marathon, so I thought doing a 12-hour quiz would be nice and easy, but it took me 6 months just to get it ready.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe some of those questions will pop up here. Right, Carolyn Pearce, Bakewell in Derbyshire. You're a big England Rugby Union supporter.
Oh, I am, yes. My husband used to play, and that got me hooked, and we try and go to every home international at Twickenham, and I've been to a few away ones, and last year we went to Paris, where England were beaten, unfortunately, but we saw the wonderful new Stade de France.
Lovely. You cheer on England. I'm sure a few people are cheering you on at home now. This section of the programme is called Passing the Buck. Basically, you get a question right, you then decide where it goes to. You've got 3 lives represented by the 3 lights in front of you. The usual rules apply. Let's see where play begins. Marcus, in front of you, my friend, I'm looking for ranks in the police force in England and Wales.
Sergeant.
Pass the buck.
Carolyn.
Constable. Andy.
Chief Constable. Joan.
Superintendent. Superintendent. Sorry.
Yes, pass the buck, Joan, you're right.
And Barry.
No. Fair cop gov, isn't it? Right, you could have had detective, constable, detective, sergeant, commissioner, chief inspector, all sorts of things like that, but to no avail. 1 light gone, 2 left for you. Barry, Carolyn, play with you. You said you're a rugby fan. I'm now looking for cricket. Cricket grounds used in the 1999 World Cup.
Edgbaston.
Pass the buck.
Andy.
Trent Bridge. Barry.
Headingley. Andy.
Lords. Marcus.
Old Trafford.
Pass the buck.
Barry.
Dublin. Joan.
Sheffield?
No, not there. Very smart of you to change tack there, Barry, to Dublin, and Edinburgh could have been there, Southampton, Derby, whatever, but good scoring all round. Well done, everybody. Joan, unfortunately, you lose a light. Barry, play with you. This time we're looking for characters who appear regularly on the cartoon series The Simpsons.
Bart. Carolyn.
Homer. Joan.
Haven't a clue.
That's it. Honesty's the best policy. There's You could have had Abe Simpson, who's grandpa, Maggie Simpson, Lisa Simpson, all sorts of people, Itchy and Scratchy and whatever. You're down to one light. Barry, play back to you. The novels of D.H. Lawrence.
Sons and Lovers. Marcus.
Just got you there, okay. Women in Love, Lady Chatterley's Lover, that sort of thing. Right. Andy, buck has passed to you. Nations who have won an Oscar for Best Film in a foreign language.
France. Marcus.
Poland.
No, would you believe not?
Andrew's father.
We could have had Germany, Hungary, Spain, Switzerland, Argentina, lots of things, but under P we have Portugal and no Poland. Okay, keep the home flag flying there. Down to one light. Andy, play back to you. Here's the question. David Jason, the actor, TV series starring David Jason.
Only Fools and Horses. Joan.
Frost. Caroline.
Porridge. Andy.
Open All Hours. Joan.
Porterhouse Blue, a sharp intake of breath. Do Not Adjust Your Set. Darling Buds of May, of course, in there as well. Joan, look in front of you. No lights.
I know, how sad.
Well, it's not really sad. You get back to the next programme, okay? Just consider this a wee practice run out, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks very much indeed, Joan. Thanks for playing. We say goodbye to you. Right, and the buck has passed now to Barry. Barry, the question. Ingredients in Delia Smith's chicken liver pate.
Chicken.
Chicken livers, we would be looking for there. Chicken livers, okay? You lose a light, you're down to one, Barry, in a precarious position with Marcus on Full Houses, Carolyn and Andy. Carolyn, play with you. Artists or groups who have won more than one category at the Brits.
Oasis. Marcus.
10cc.
No, not 10cc. You could have had Fine Young Cannibals, Pet Shop Boys, Wham, Go West Culture Club, and lots more besides. It's time now to say goodbye to you. Thank you, Marcus. Lights out for you. And it's also time for a memory moment. 18 questions on the screen. Let's get on with it. Incredible. Palatial. Racy. Bombastic. Progressive. Period. Disposition, refrain, layer, mention, telepathy, tale, invitation, reckless, substantial, tantalize, pause, sell. Those are the words. The buck has passed to you, Andy. Give me one of those words.
Sell.
Pass the buck.
Barry.
Incredible. Carolyn.
Bombastic. Andy. No, sir. Yes.
Pause. Barry.
Racy. Andy.
Incredible.
That's a repeat there. Light down to you, 2 lights. Barry saved his bacon there. And play goes to you, Barry, as we move on. Regular characters from the classic TV comedy MASH. I'm looking for regular characters.
Hawkeye. Andy.
Hot Lips. Barry.
Radar. Andy.
Sergeant Houlihan.
Yeah, it was Hot Lips Houlihan, which is a repeat there, Andy. Okay. Down to one light. What a battle between you two, hey? And I suspect that's where it's going to stay. Carolyn, you just stand on the sidelines and admire what's going on here, okay? Play with Barry. Typed capital letters of the English language that are composed solely of straight lines. Barry.
W. Caroline.
L. Barry.
M. Andy.
T. Barry.
N. Andy.
Z. Barry.
V. Andy.
X. Barry.
Y. Andy.
E. Barry.
F. Andy.
H. Barry.
I. Andy.
K. Barry.
Good night.
That was so good, so good. Well done, well done. Absolutely better than any game of tennis, that rally there. Absolutely fantastic. So, so impressive. And you took it in good spirit, Barry. Thanks very much indeed for playing. We'll see you in the next programme,
Okay.
Barry. Thanks very much indeed. Wasn't that great? We've got Andy, we've got Carolyn, we've got our finalists. That was a great last round there, but the buck stops here because this will decide who will be today's champion of knowledge and memory and take away a prize from this little lot.
Your choice from the prize pile today, a 66cm Nikon stereo widescreen television, which includes fast text and it's fully compatible with all the latest audio-visual technology. Or perhaps you'd prefer a remote control mini hi-fi with built-in recordable mini disc, a 3 CD changer, twin cassette decks and an AM/FM tuner. Or would you go for a state-of-the-art games console with 10 top-rated games and a 14-inch remote control color television?
Okay, that's to come. This is how the final round works. If our players give me a correct answer within 3 seconds, they score a point. If they can't, or they give an incorrect or repeat an answer, they don't score. The advantage then moves back to the other player. At the end of 2.5 minutes, that's what you've got for this 2.5 minutes, 150 seconds on the clock. It will be the player with the highest score who will be the winner. Okay, now we have to find out who starts this round, and that is Carolyn. You will start this round because you had more lights at the end of the last round than Andy had. Okay, Andy, happy with that? Okay. Carolyn, I should say to you that the 2.5 minutes will start to count down as soon as I have asked the first question, and I ask you both to just wait until your answers are verified or dismissed before you jump in. Okay? Carolyn, here we go. Good luck to both of you. British soap operas on air on network terrestrial television at the start of August 1999.
Coronation Street.
Brookside.
EastEnders.
Hollyoaks.
Emmerdale.
Carolyn, countries that have won the FIFA World Cup.
Uruguay.
Italy.
England.
Argentina.
West Germany.
Brazil.
France.
That's the lot. Andy, the first 5 names mentioned in the Bible.
Matthew.
Carolyn, the 10 busiest international airports in the world.
Heathrow.
Gatwick.
Chicago.
Andy, nouns in the nursery rhyme, the Queen of Hearts.
Queen.
Tarts.
Knave.
King.
Jack.
Carolyn, Home Secretaries since 1965.
Jack Straw.
Gordon Brown.
Carolyn, non-property squares found on the Monopoly board.
Community Chest.
Pentonville.
Carolyn, countries that are full current members of the Caribbean Common Market.
Cuba.
Andy, the 10 golfers with the lowest scores to win the US Masters.
Nick Faldo.
Jack Nicklaus.
Sandy Lyle.
Carolyn, main characters from TV's Porridge.
Fletcher.
Barker.
Carolyn, countries that are crossed by the equator.
Uganda.
Niger.
Carolyn, James Bond movies starring Roger Moore.
Live and Let Die.
You Only Live Twice.
Carolyn, regular comedians from whose line is it anyway?
Josie Lawrence.
Paul Merton.
No.
Andy, excluding hands, feet and ankles, the 7 bones of the human arm and leg.
Humerus.
Ulnar.
Radius.
Wrist.
Andy, the 10 most common names for a female pet dog in the UK.
Sheba.
Carolyn, according to the nursery rhyme, well, according to our scores, Carolyn, you're way and far the winner. 18-12, well done.
Oh.
It was a comprehensive win. Well done. Well done to you. Well done. How are you feeling?
But, glad it's all over.
Well, you did so well. You did so well. You shot all your energy in the last round, didn't you?
It wore me out. It definitely wore me out.
It did. No, but it was a great last round before we got there. Let's go through some of these questions you may be wondering about at home. Porridge. Ronnie Barker played Fletcher, and you said Barker at one stage, obviously. Godber, Mr. Mackay, Mr. Barraclough, we could have had their busiest airports, Bangkok, Charles de Gaulle, Frankfurt, JFK. Countries crossed by the equator. You got Uganda, which was okay. You said Niger. Niger's actually 20 degrees, between 20 and 12 degrees north of the equator. First 5 names in the Bible are God, Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel. What are you going to choose? There's your prizes. What do you want?
I think I might go for the television.
Why not? Great prize. Big widescreen TV?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, that's nice, Carolyn. Well done. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you've enjoyed the experience. Andy, you will be back.
I shall.
OK, that's good. And I'll be back as well. Make sure you're watching next time for Pass the Buck. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Next, the prizes aren't impressive, but the words definitely make up for it. Call my bluff in a moment here on BBC One.